Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 18 of TerickTime. We're starting off down in the map room here because, well, this map is going to forever change after this episode. I have been putting in a ton of absolute work over the last couple of days. I have collected a little over 12 hours of time-lapse footage, which is pretty ridiculous, not gonna lie. So, I'm not gonna just waffle about here so much. We're just gonna get right into it. So let's roll the time lapse footage and get right at it because this is one heck of an episode. Okay, so first off, sorry there's no music here. You're just gonna have to endure my voice for a little bit because I don't have enough music for the amount of time lapse footage I have. So, um, first off, huge thank you to everybody tuning in today. Really appreciate you swinging by, sharing your precious time with me, and enjoying one of these episodes. So, um, big thank you to all the new subscribers and likes and comments that I've been getting over the last little bit here. A lot of that is directly contributed by one particular individual, TaterVader5. This incredibly kind individual, gave me a shout out on Twitter and in his last YouTube video, and it honestly meant the world to me. So if you're watching TaterVader, I really do appreciate that. It gave me the motivation and inspiration to create this episode actually. So this episode is an insane amount of work. It's about 12 hours of time-lapse footage compressed down to about, I want to say about 14 minutes, 14 and a half minutes. So just an insane amount of work went into this episode, and I really hope that you appreciate the just kind of strangeness of it. But we're finishing all of the terraforming on this island. So this it's not a small mushroom island, and yes, this is a mushroom island. It looks awfully green, but that's because a while back we put down about 7,000 grass blocks to convert it over. That took a decent chunk of time. That was before I was actually recording, so I thankfully do have a map of it that I will show you a little bit later. But yeah, the main project of this episode was just putting the grind in, putting the work in, putting down just thousands and thousands of blocks to get this project done. And it's an insane amount of work, but I had so much fun doing it and actually just getting it done. Right now we're working just up in that little corner by the mob farm behind the wood tree cutter, and this is kind of where I decided to start. I don't know why, but honestly, I was just putting on some YouTube series. I listened to Audible, knocked I think almost the entire, or not the entire, the Goblet of Fire is what I was listening to. Hashtag not an ad. But yeah, I just had so much fun doing this, and I really hope that you would enjoy the weirdness of just an episode that is just one mega time lapse. And if you can't tell, I'm running out of things to talk about because I'm looking at a clock that says, hey, you gotta talk for another minute. And yeah, this tree right here actually is one of my favorites, the one I'm working on right now. This is probably my favorite tree that I made the entire time, and it was right near the beginning, but that's okay. Yeah, it's insane, this little YouTube journey, how much it goes up and down. But thank you everybody for coming by. I'm gonna stretch out some music here for you now and let you just sit back, enjoy the show, and I really hope you do. And if you do, please drop a comment down below. Let me know, if you have any tips or tricks in terraforming, because I'm opening to going back and making things better, because that's how we learn. Or maybe if you're interested in seeing how I make trees, maybe I could make a little bit of a video about that. Not right away, because I made a lot of trees lately and I need a break, but I'm definitely open to sharing some of that insight with you guys if you're interested. But yeah, kick back, grab yourself a drink, enjoy the music, enjoy the rest of this time lapse, and I'll talk to you in just a couple of minutes here. Alrighty, so this is where we started. I'm gonna go update all these maps. So take a good look. This is the last time this map is gonna look this unfinished. So give me 1 second for you. Alrighty, folks. Maps are all updated, and I just wanted to share this with you too. This is the first map we took of the island. So we've got our very little humble sugarcane farm, so we could make the maps. Our little staircase going down into the cave originally, and a little that was our end portal, way back when. So yeah, this island has come a very, very long way. Um, Many transformations, many buildings. It's been a very cool process. So let's go put these maps on here and take a little look at what it. Wow, that's a lot. That's a ton. Holy, jeez, that feels so incredibly good to be able to call that done. But that does mean that there's one more thing we got to do here. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. This is nuts. Ah! That's nutty. Like, just so nutty. So I did want to share one more thing with you here. I don't even know. I don't even know. Times used. Times used grass blocks. We've used almost 78,000 grass blocks terraforming this island and various other projects. Dirt, 54,000. Holy. Oak leaves, 31,651 oak leaves. That's wild. I don't count times mined because the amount of times you place a leaf and it's in the wrong spot and you gotta take it out. Yeah, apparently that's a lot too. But where is spruce leaves? For almost 14,500 spruce leaves. Almost 14,000 pieces of grass placed. Like, that's oak wood, almost 12,000. Oak fences, almost 8,500. This is just, that's some nutty numbers, man. I don't think I ever want to take on a project quite of this magnitude again, but I do want to say that it's very satisfying when you get to finish just mega projects like this. It's so good. So on that, folks, I've made a little bit of a replay mod flyby through all the terraforming that we did in this episode. I'm gonna cue a little bit more music, let you enjoy that. But this is going to be it for episode 18. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. If you did enjoy, please hit that follow button, maybe that sub button, and leave me a comment down below on what you thought of the episode. I would truly appreciate it. So thank you so very much, everybody, and I will catch you in the next one.